Coming up this week on Wildcat Fastbreak, the Northwestern men head to West Lafayette to battle the Boilermakers, while the Wildcat women try to spoil Senior Day at Wisconsin. Plus, as Tre Demps gets closer to the end of his Northwestern career, the Wildcat senior joins us to reflect on his time in Evanston. All that and more this week on Wildcat Fastbreak. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Wildcat Fastbreak. I'm Dave Eanet. The Northwestern men had only one game on the schedule last week. It was a trip to West Lafayette to take on the nationally ranked Purdue Boilermakers on Tuesday night. Let's take a look at the highlights. The Northwestern Wildcats are on the air tonight from Mackey Arena in West Lafayette, Indiana. Big Ten basketball. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Boilermakers of Purdue. Ola, back out Lindsay, almost lost it, got it to Skelly for three, got it! Galvin Skelly takes the lid off, just the second three-point field goal of his career. McIntosh matched up on Hill with 8 to shoot. Weaves his way and pull-up jumper right at the key, got it, Brian McIntosh.
We knew there were going to be some fouls in the game. We were hoping it wasn't quite as many that we had to juggle foul trouble the whole night, but that's the kind of pressure that Purdue puts on you. You know, they're going inside every possession. And actually, I thought we did a pretty good job of initial defense. What happened was when that ball got up on the rim, we just couldn't get the rebounds we needed in order to get the game.
It's Lindsay on the left, guarded there by Mathias. Lindsay drives to the baseline. A runner there banked in by Scotty Lindsay. And it's 12-7 Purdue. The right wing three, too strong. And the rebound, foul zone. Got it to Ola, and now Demps will put up a three. Good! Tre Demps with his first points. That ends that Purdue run. It's 20-12 Boilermakers. Sends it to foul zone. Got it into Parton. Mid-post right. Works it into the lane. Kicks it out Lindsay. Around to McIntosh. Left corner three. Foul zone. Good! Demps has it high left. Backs it out. Gets a screen from Van Zegeren. Weaves his way to the top. Right down the lane. Gets to the rim. Layup good. Tre Demps. 3.5 remaining. Lindsay to Demps. Purdue is stretched out this lead now. Demps will put up a three. Good. Two. His foot was on the line. Long deuce for Tre Demps.
I thought we executed really well early in the game. We didn't see the ball go in, and they were able to get a double-figure lead. And we had a great run at the end of the half. Took the lead from 14 down to 8. I thought it was really important. Finished the half strong, got some baskets, got some stops, and we felt we were still in a really good position heading into the second half.
Two dribbles, hand off to Demps. Demps in the lane, runner up and good by Demps. 12 for Demps, 37-29. Zone to Lumpkin right wing, shot clock at 8. To Ola, three ball straight on, good! Alex Ola hits the three, and the Caps are within 7.
I thought we executed well the whole night offensively. We wanted to get their bigger guys out on the court, chasing us around. I thought we had a number of really good looks at the basket. We made some. But in order to win a game like that on the road against a team of that caliber, we needed to shoot it better. And we went 6 of 27 from 3. We needed to make 11 or 12 of those. And really, to me, it was that simple because I thought we were doing a pretty good job of keeping the game manageable. It was in a good spot for us. And we just couldn't get the baskets or the necessary stops we needed down the stretch to win.
Purdue 54-46. 7:41 left. Demps driving, attacking the basket, scores. Van Zegeren hands it back to McIntosh, circling to the top. Got it underneath, and Van Zegeren the two-hand flush.
I think the lead was at 6, and we were right there. They hit a big three, Ryan Klein, right at the end of the shot clock, inside out. We came down, had a wide open look by Scotty Lindsay. Didn't go in. They go in transition, hit another three. So all of a sudden it goes from 6 to 12. And that was really the separation they needed. We were never able to really threaten them down the stretch.
Final seconds tick off the clock. This ball game is over, and the Purdue Boilermakers defeat the Northwestern Wildcats by a final of 71 to 61. 71-61 Purdue, the final. Tre Demps with 16 points to lead the Wildcats, who shot 22% from three-point range in the loss.
We have to do a better job getting off to a better start, but I have to be proud of us because we didn't allow it to affect us. We fought back. We made it a game. We put a little bit of game pressure on them, and then I thought the biggest shot of the game was Ryan Klein coming off a ball screen, hitting a three when it was a 6-point game, and then we go down and we miss a three really bad, and that was a game. So I thought we did a good job not letting the start affect us, but we have to finish better.
Coming up after the break, the Wildcat women look to snap a losing streak on the road at Wisconsin. Stay with us. Game is tied at 67. Cats will hold for the final shot and try to win it. Over down to 9, down to 8. Demps with 7, with 6, with 5. Demps stops, puts up a jumper. Good! That's the ball game. The Wildcats win. The Wildcats win. An unbelievable game.
My favorite moment with our seniors is when we get together in someone's apartment and we just have sing-offs, dance-offs, and we just go crazy.
My favorite moment with the senior on the team, I would have to say, is media day. Just being with Maggie just helped me through the process, and it was a lot of fun.
Valentine's Day of my freshman year when me and Kristen Johnson got Taco Bell, because I love Taco Bell and I love Kristen Johnson.
My favorite moment is with Kristen Johnson when she brought me brownies.
My favorite moment with the seniors is all the time I get to spend with them because we don't have a lot of time left together and I want to make the most of it.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fastbreak. The Northwestern women had a chance to move up in the Big Ten standings last week as they played two teams near the bottom of the league. First up, a visit from Penn State.
The Northwestern Wildcats will try and get back in the win column as they welcome in the Penn State Lady Lions. Now in the corner for Inman. Inman driving baseline, double team, kicks it out to Akana again. She hits it. Banks inside into the hands of Deary. Deary with a one-on-one. We'll see if she kicks it out. She does to Nia Coffey, who puts in the easy left-hand layup. Now it'll go the other way into the hands of Inman. Inman pushing it to Deary, the three. Yes! Gets Northwestern within 3.
We've just come off Sunday, a physical, hard-fought, grinded-out game with Maryland. Wednesday against Penn State. They just took it to us, really. They got hot in the first quarter. It was like, 18-14. Next thing you know, they banged in a couple more threes and they got on this run. And, that was probably the toughest part of that game, was recovering.
2 wide open threes on back-to-back possessions for Lindsey Spann, and it's an 11-point Penn State lead. Fadeaway jumper, that one rattles home. Inman to Lyon, to Deary, to Tuttle inside. Gets Agee up in the air, puts up the shot, and gets it to go. Inbounded to Coffey. Makes a defender miss and puts up the jumper from the elbow.
Sometimes when you get down, you try to make a couple plays. You get a little bit out of your game plan, and it hurts you, and then it snowballs. So, I think, like I said, most of the time we've been able to do that when we've been down.
Long pass inside to Lyon. Wide open jumper from inside the free throw line is good. Jordan Hankins gets it into Rhodey, who kicks out a three. It's good. Penn State, the final score, 73-54 over Northwestern.
Nia Coffey led the way with 14 points and 7 rebounds, but overall, a rough game for the Cats, who looked to bounce back at Wisconsin Saturday, our Nissan big game of the week.
I think our players, I think they were frustrated with the Penn State game, and they wanted to, put something together to show that that's not who we are. And I think they proved that. They proved that from the opening tip.
Puts it out over to Deary. They swing it back to Inman. Swing around now to Lyon. Lyon with an open three. That one is up. Iron rebounded though by Akpana, who lays it up and in. Wisconsin pushing, finds an open Young, but that's stolen or knocked out of her hands by Deary. She pushes it now. Inman with the lane to the basket. She's blocked. Rebounded by Palace Kunai Akpana, and she lays it up and in.
She just hustles. She goes after every loose ball. She takes charges. She goes after every rebound like it's her last one, and you know, that's really helped us. That energy. She's taken every game and learned something from it. So you can see the light bulb going off.
Northwestern pushing, and Maggie Lyon with a nice mid-range jumper that falls. 12-6 Wildcat. Wisconsin swinging around. McMorris finds a shot, but that's off front iron, and Coffey will get the board. Coffey pushing it herself, far side three-point line. She'll take it all the way to the rack herself and lay it up and in. And Northwestern pass it up court, finds a wide open Amber Jamison, who lays it up and in. And that forced Wisconsin to take a 30-second timeout. She'll reset, gets a screen from Kunai Akpana, takes it all the way to the rack and lays it up and in.
And she just beats Hessasici, and there was no one down to help. Bad defense by Wisconsin.
Near side three-point line. Deary over to Lyon, into Coffey. Coffey on that block, lays it up and in off that backboard. Cats take a 23-18 lead. Dakota White pushing things. And she'll go at Deary and get a foul called on Deary. That is Deary's third foul.
Definitely with 6:20 left, expect her to sit.
I was really proud of Jordan Hankins. She came in and did a great job for Ashley. She got a three-point play, played good defense, got our team, you know, running offense. So I think Jordan, you know, really made a big difference in that stretch.
And one for Hankins. Nice little move by her. And Northwestern will go into halftime up 33-27. Throws it over to Lyon. Lyon over to Inman. Inman dribbling around. This ball almost stolen, but somehow gets over to Akpana on that block, who lays it up and in.
Ashley got us out in transition. We got a couple easy baskets. Got some turnovers that we were able to score transition on. And when we can do that, we're pretty good. And that was the big, you know, to me, that was the biggest difference, was we were able to get out, get some easy baskets, and get stops at the other end.
Deary, she'll take it, finds Inman. Inman with a little mid-range jumper from the elbow, and she knocks it down. And that is how the third quarter will end. 52-38 Cats. Coffey hands it off to Lyon near side three-point line, getting a pick from Akpana. Gets the driving Akpana on that pick and roll, and now Akpana has a double-double. Deary calls for a pick, gets from Akpana, 7 on the shot clock. Jamison gets by Sici and lays it up and in. The Wildcats will take this one, breaking a 4-game losing streak, 71-53 here at the Kohl Center.
The Wildcats win by 18. 2 players with double-doubles in the game, including freshman Palace Kunai Akpana, who had 8 offensive rebounds and 14 overall.
We just come together and had a lot of talks about what we need to be doing differently. We mainly emphasize on playing for each other more, and just rather than playing to look good on the TV or just to have all the points, just think about your teammates and who you're playing for.
Inman did an amazing job on Nicole Bauman, who's a great player for Wisconsin, and I think everybody, you know, also Ashley played great on Dakota White, who's also a great player, and everybody just kind of took their role and played team defense together and told ourselves that, you know, like, we're not going to let them score. So.
When Wildcat Fastbreak continues, they call him Captain Clutch. Tre Demps joins us to talk about his 5 years in Evanston right after the break.
Can't find anything. They get it out to White, who hoists up a 3, no good. Rebounded though by Johnson, who misses the shot. Rebounded by Akpana, who finds a streaking Deary. She'll take it the length of the court, lay it up and in, and 1 on that foul. She'll go to the line as the Wildcats rebuild their lead, up 63-44 with 4:08 to go.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fastbreak. It's a pleasure to be welcomed on set now by captain of the Wildcats, senior Tre Demps. And it's got to be hard for you to believe, Tre, 5 years with this program now, and you've got a handful of regular season games to go. Can you believe it's finally coming to an end?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hard to believe. You know, I feel like I spent a good portion of my life here, and you know, the faculty, the athletic department has been like family to me, and so you know, I'm forever grateful for, you know, just for how the university has treated me and my wife now, and you know, it's just crazy. You know, and you want to just leave it all out on the floor and in the classroom as well.
Let's go back to the early part of your career where you had to fight through an injury. You basically lost a season to injury. What did that do for you, though, in terms of helping mold you into the player you are today?
Yeah, I think you know, that injury matured me in a lot of different ways. You know, it kind of allowed me to take a step back and just kind of, you know, really, you know, see, you know, that, you know, I needed to grow as a player and as a person, and you know, I thought I did the things that were necessary in order to do that. You know, watched a lot of film, you know, practice even more, and you know, was able to, you know, been fortunate enough to have a pretty good career here.
You went through a coaching change. That's never an easy thing for a player. How difficult was that for you during that transition period?
You know, it was difficult in a way, but I kind of viewed it as a new opportunity. And you know, I remember when we got the call that saying that Coach Collins was going to be the coach. You know, I was extremely excited. I knew the Duke tradition was great, and you know, I worked extremely hard, and you know, because I knew that I was going to have a clean slate, and you know, that's just kind of that was my mindset going into it.
And it seems like you guys kind of meshed right away.
Yeah, you know, I think we both come up from similar backgrounds. You know, NBA backgrounds, both of our fathers. You know, his father being a head coach, mine being a general manager. You know, we kind of understand the high-level basketball world, and yeah, Coach Collins has been great, and we definitely have a great relationship.
Let's talk about some of your teammates who've helped you along the way, and I think back to Drew Crawford, one of the all-time great players here. You got to play side by side with him for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, Drew was a great role model for me. You know, he's a tremendous leader. He worked extremely hard every day. And also he did it on the court and off the court. I mean, he was great academically, majored and or got his degree in economics, and you know, just seeing his work ethic was definitely an inspiration to me.
Let's look at some of the guys that are coming up now, some of the younger guys. You've had a chance to play a couple of years now with Brian McIntosh. Of course, you played your whole career with Alex Ola, but what have you seen from some of the younger guys? Let's start with McIntosh.
Yeah, I mean, Brian is an incredible player, and you know, I always tell people he's by far the best point guard that I've ever played with. I mean, some of the reads that he makes on the court, it's almost hard to believe that a player can be that intelligent. And you know, just seeing his growth from last year to this year has been tremendous. And you know, he's grown as a leader. You know, he's gotten stronger. You know, he's just a really confident player, and he's going to be an all-time great here.
You've had a lot of big moments in this gym over the years. Is there one that stands out? Because I think if you asked most fans, they would say it was that Michigan game here last year.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing about that Michigan game is, you know, I wasn't playing very well the entire game until that last moment. So I'm very appreciative of that game, but I think the game that really sticks out to me was Indiana last year. You know, just, you know, playing against, you know, you always, you know, kind of get going to play against, you know, one of the top guards in the country in Yogi Ferrell, and, you know, to be able to beat them on our home court was special.
You look at what this team has done, where you are right now, regardless of what happens here, the final 4 games this season, the Big Ten tournament, whatever postseason tournament you guys might end up in. What do you think the legacy will be that you and Alex and some of the guys who've come before you leave behind here?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you begin a journey and begin a kind of a new culture you know, there's growing pains, and you know, it takes a lot of, you know, I think first of all with Drew, it took a lot of sacrifice for him to stick out his last year with Coach Collins, and I also think that, you know, with Alex and myself and, you know, guys like Dave and Jashawn, you know, we kind of stuck around and, you know, fought through the growing pains, and you know, this year we kind of started to see the fruits of our labor, and you know, we're, you know, no matter where this program goes, and I know it's going to go to high places, we're going to be very appreciative to be a part of, you know, the beginning of something special.
Well, congratulations on a great career. It's been a pleasure to watch you play over the years, and congratulations also on the imminent arrival of your child and your marriage last year. So a lot of good things going on for you right now, no question.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my wife has been unbelievably supportive in this season. This is all, you know, very new to her, and yeah, we're looking forward for Chloe Grace to come in a couple weeks here.
All right, all the best. And you'll have a chance to see Tre and the Wildcats Saturday when they play Rutgers, 1 o'clock here at Welsh Ryan Arena. And for tickets, go to nusports.com or call 888-GO-PURPLE. Now for the coaches, Chris Collins, Joe McEwen, I'm Dave Eanet. Thanks for watching Wildcat Fast Break. We'll see you back here next week. And as always, go Cats.